welcome friends. It's Angela here from Buckridge Homestead. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm going to share with you my thrift haul that I got when I went down. So this last week we've been away down into Vancouver where I go down and get my heart biopsy. And for those of you guys who don't know, I've had a heart transplant recently in May, and so I have to go down for biopsies all the time. And I'm in chemotherapy right now. I actually have to go tomorrow, which sucks. Oh no, Tuesday. I forgot today what day it was. So yeah, I look a little bit worse for wear, but this is where they go down and they put a catheter into your heart. It's really awful, and you're awake during the whole thing. It totally sucks. But anyway, it made it so much better that I got to go thrifting down there because there's no good thrift stores here where I am. It's really terrible, actually. I have to, yeah, if I drive an hour and a half to the bigger city, there's some really good shops. But okay, so the first thing that I got, I was turning down my Charlie Brown, is this really cool wicker tray. I didn't realize that the bottom was kind of coming out loose, but I think it was like $3, so I don't really mind. I really like it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it or what, but it's pretty sturdy, so I really like that. And you guys are gonna laugh at this one because okay, so for the last few years we've been getting just a real tree from our yard, and we put it in a bucket of rocks and all this stuff, and it's kind of tipping over. We gotta dig gravel out and it's frozen. And so I found this tree stand, which we haven't had a proper little tree stand, and it was $7, and I think it was half price something. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Anyway, so funny thing, now I can put water in here and have my real tree, which I've already picked out, and I'm gonna take you guys on. We're gonna go down and cut our little tree from our yard. Now, since I got sick and have been kind of toning it down a little bit at Christmas, I don't get such a huge tree because there's so many needles and stuff fall out that it's really, I just like a smaller one anyway. And it fits better. We do have a really steep roof, or we could have a gorgeous one, but it's so small in here that we can't, there's nowhere for a big tree actually. So, and I got this really cute record. I don't know, it's just like the cover, come on. The cover, I had to have it, even if it sucks. Looks so cute. White Christmas, Dennis Day, not Doris. Anyway, we'll test that out on the record player later. I got all these adorable little golden books because I collect golden books, and I thought these were so cute, especially Bert and Ernie. I love Bert's Hall of Inventions. This is so cute. Big Bird, Little Pig, Barbie, and look at that one. Is that adorable? I love Richard Scarry stuff. It's so cute. And I have a little grandbaby, and she's the perfect age to read little stories to now. So these were kind of an awesome find. Okay, get all this stuff out of the way. Now these were a really awesome treasure to find. Cookies, a vintage cookie, Better Homes and Gardens. I love these ones, this whole series, and I really kick myself because when we moved, we downsized pretty heavily, and so I got rid of a lot of cookbooks, and I'm really upset. So I find myself kind of drawn to all the cookbooks and buying them again. So I'm just but I'm really watching the ones that I get. Like, I really want them. And this one was in really good shape. Even has somebody's favorite bookmarks in it. So cute. So I just love like the vintagey inside. So cute. Okay, so now to I'm gonna get to the kitchen stuff. So this thing is the coolest tartan thermos. Look at that. Okay, I just love that. And I got the cutest little mugs. And I showed you guys that other one with the holiday cheer meter. And tell me in the comments if I can put it in the microwave. I'm not sure. But I love mugs that have the handle that comes out and has a design. I already had that one, but I got the rabbit one for Easter, which is really cute. These are so cute. Made in Korea. And then this one just because I loved it. It's more modern, but so cute. It's got that little Nordic-y design. And of course, a little vintage Santa one that I don't have. Actually, I think this is a creamer dish. And it actually seems like this one's pretty old. I'm not sure. That might be just like a wannabe. But this is awesome. Look at this cool teapot. Isn't this the cutest? Oh, $7. China, made in Japan. So cute. I'm gonna look for the cream and sugar for that next time I go anywhere. And this is kind of like a, I don't know why I got it thing. It sits like this. I don't know. Not too sure about that one. Okay, and then this beautiful, cute little angel. It's kind of get a rip off because I have up there, if you can see those angels up there, those are solid brass. And those are like real, but I got her to kind of go with my set just because she goes. This cute little gingerbread candle holder was $2, so I just thought it was really cute and sturdy. And look at this little Starbucks collectible Christmas ornament. I thought that's really cute. Okay, I think that's it, but I did want to show you this funny thing. So my grandma always saves me her canning jars, and she gave me a big box of canning jars and some seals and stuff, and this was in there because they used to put wax on all the jams. Tell me, you guys, if you remember that there was always a layer of Parawax on the top of the jam when you opened it. Now we don't do that, but I mean, maybe some people do. Full box of this, but look at how funny this is. Esso Parawax. Like, talk about like gross petroleum product. I just thought the box was so cool. I couldn't resist showing you guys. Okay, now for the awesome linens. This pillow, like, can you even, like, is that ever cool? And it's got the zipper. I had to have it. Super Christmassy. Love it. I love this embroidered stocking. I thought that was really pretty, and the back of it's velvet. So cute. And this was like a super score. Oh, first I'll show you these. Just some little, you know, grandma core goodies. Cottage core, grandma core, whatever you call it. I don't know. I guess I am grandma. I am grandma. I got 2 grandbabies, so that's probably why I love this so much. Okay, these are the best score that I got. I'll try and show you. Look at this wicked tablecloth, and it's a rectangle, and it's going to fit. Yeah, there's a couple little stains. I've washed it, but it is so, I just love it. And I have a rectangle table, so I think I'm gonna use that. And I also got this one. And this one doesn't have any stains that I can find on it, but look at that. It's not as good, it's thinner. And it just has this design in the center. But I love vintage tablecloths, and like, cause this one's so heavy duty. Look at I love that. The lantern. Oh, wait till I show you guys my spring ones that I have downstairs. And then I got this cute, cause I love vintage aprons and add it to my collection. I think I'm gonna start just wearing my random aprons for my videos, but I like the ones that go up top because I'm really messy and sloppy. So I tend to wear the other ones. Awesome old vintage rolling pin, old Santa ornament. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? And my last thing was this little Eeyore that I got for Jakey. He's going to be 1 year old. That's my last grandbaby in January, beginning of January. And so this will be his first Christmas. So cute. So that's all the goodies I have in my thrift haul. Hopefully I can put my tablecloth on today and do some Christmas decorating. But now I'm gonna go make an apple, kind of like a fritter cake, and I will share it with you. So let's go. Okay, so this is such a delicious, I know I called it apple fritter cake, but it's more like an apple tart cake. It's so good, it's so easy, and it's just very little flour, so pretty low carb. So the first thing that you want to do is we're just going to beat 4 eggs, and we're going to add in 1/3 cup of sugar. And we're just gonna blend that together. And we're just gonna make it until it's kind of frothy and delicious. There's also not a lot of ingredients in this, really. You can make it really quick in a pinch, and you only need 3 apples. So I did chop mine later on while I was waiting, but if you want to go ahead while this is whipping or something and get your apples, I just peeled 3 apples and cut them up, chopped them quite fine. So now I'm just going to be adding a teaspoon of vanilla and all of my spices. And I don't measure, I think I use about 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and probably 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And it turned out fantastic. If you really like cinnamon, you can always add a little bit extra, but I find that it's just perfect with that amount. And then add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And I think I actually upped mine to 2 this recipe because I added an extra egg. So you can use 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then you're just going to add in 3 tablespoons of melted butter and give that a little stir. And then we're going to get out any kind of plain yogurt. Now you can use, I'm using plain organic yogurt, but if you have Greek yogurt or anything else like that, feel free to use whatever you have. So I'm going ahead and I'm adding 2/3 cup of plain yogurt. If I had Greek, I would use that for sure. And then just simply put that back on your mixer and mix it around. You're also going to add now 2/3 cup of flour. You can whip this recipe up in no time. Even if you have a rushed supper, you can make this so quickly, and it only needs to bake for about 35 minutes. So if you take that into consideration, if you put it in, even if you put it in right when supper was ready, but if you're making it in the afternoon, it's still so moist by supper time. So now I'm going to peel my apples, but like I said, while you're waiting before whipping the eggs, you could have easily chopped your apples. These are really small apples, so I could have used 4 small apples, but I only had 3 and it worked out perfect. So even if you have 2 really large ones, that would be perfect. It's just you want to chop them quite fine. No big huge chunks because they're gonna not be cooked. So the finer the apples are chopped, it seems to taste the better. So much better. Wow, while I'm doing this, the snow is just beating in and melting on the windowsill and coming in the ledge. It's crazy. It's just such a little winter storm out there. I feel all cozy inside, and I'm gonna have the oven on, so it's gonna make it nice and even more warm in here. So that'll be nice. So I'm just popping these in the mix. I'm gonna mix it around gently, and then we're gonna put it in the pie pan. So right now is a good time to grease your pie pan and preheat your oven to 375. And all you have to do is pour in your batter into your dish. If you want to line it with parchment, it comes out even nicer. But because I'm using this fluted pie pan, I didn't use parchment paper. But if I had a square or a rectangle pan, I would definitely probably put parchment paper and spray it, because there's very little fat in this recipe. So now I'm just going to pop it in the oven. So that's it. I'm setting my oven to 35 minutes and I'm just going to let it bake while I get my supper going. So what I decided to make for supper, oh my gosh, this is looking so good. I was going to share with you this delicious chicken casserole that I'm making with this apple cake tart. It is so easy and it's so delicious. Such a comforting supper. So that's all ready. You know what I forgot to do is I wanted to dust the top of it with icing sugar. I still will, but I forgot, so forgive me. As I shove food in my face, just taste testing this is so delicious. But yeah, this casserole, you guys, if you need something quick to make, you just combine cheddar cheese soup, onions, garlic, shredded chicken. I used like a rotisserie chicken, like pick all the meat off of the bones, and a block of cream cheese, sour cream, and you bake that all together with some butter, and you put some Ritz crackers and melted butter on the top of that. It is so good. Oh yes, and of course salt and pepper, and I used onion powder and some dried parsley in there. Oh, and I also forgot that what I did is I add a bag of hash browns. And it's so easy, such a simple meal. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a salad to go with the casserole, and I have dinner and salad and a dessert. So it worked out super easy, and my house smells really good. So then you just want to bake that for 45 minutes or an hour at 350 until it's really bubbly and golden and all cooked through. I didn't put mine back in the oven right away because it's not time for supper. I made it ahead. I ended up cooling it and putting it in the fridge for a little while. But if you put it in right away, you don't need to use a full hour. It probably only take like 45 minutes to make it all bubbly. So let's taste test this. And like I said, I'm going to put the icing. I forgot to dust it with icing sugar. It makes the top so pretty. But I'm just going to cut it out. And it cuts so nicely because it's made with a lot of eggs. This was really good, you guys. You should give it a try for sure. Hi friends, so I ended up just feeling like I need to make a really cozy supper with this. So along with this for dessert, I made like a chicken casserole, super easy and really delicious. And I will put that in the description box below for you guys, all the ingredients. You just basically heat everything up together, put it in the grease casserole dish, crumble crackers on the top with drizzle butter, and bake it. It is so good and so easy and so comforting. And you could make it with like different things, but I will link that below. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and do give the apple fritter tart a try. It's so delicious, super yummy. Bye guys.